Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a review of the BLUNTMAN action figure from Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back by Diamond Select. Just looking at the BLUNTMAN figure standing there, I gotta say he looks pretty good. But upon closer inspection, there are a few, ifs, ands, or buts that make him just an okay figure. Like, right off the bat, one of his legs is shorter than the other. He has to lean over to the side, and it's not just like my imagination. When you go in for a closer look, you can see that where his little skirt ends, one leg, this short leg, like the actual shorts he's wearing, is shorter than that one. His knee is higher than that one. Like, everything about this is shorter than that leg. Even the kneecap, it's not even. Now, you can bend his other leg to kind of even that out when he's standing, but it's just strange that one leg is shorter than the other, at least on mine. Also, there's a limitation with the articulation. Like, there's no waist cut here. You can't swing him to the side. Like, this is actually glued right there. So you do have the ankle joint, and you have the double knee joint, and you have a boot cut, and I really appreciate that boot cut. And the ankle does have the swivel to it. I love the ankle swivels. And going up to the leg, there is like a hinge, but you can't swing the legs that far out because of his little man skirt. And then you have the basic shoulder joint. There's no bicep cut. It's just a single elbow and a single wrist swivel. And then you've got the head, which actually has a pretty good range of motion. Like, it leans down pretty good, leans up, has a good tilt. And his hair is made of like a soft kind of rubber material. So you do get you can turn his head to whatever direction you want, and the hair is not a restriction. Now, the paint on this figure is pretty solid. Like, just looking at Silent Bob here, I think his face looks great. Like, as far as the sculpt, I love the kind of furrowed brow there with the eyebrow kind of painted downward a little bit. It's a good kind of expressive sculpt. His lips look good. His eyeballs are well painted. I think they did a great job sculpting his hat and painting his hat to be made out of that fake kind of pleathery material they used in the movie. They did a great job representing the BLUNTMAN hat. The rest of his costume is well represented too. I think the painting of the BLUNTMAN logo on his chest, and the gold and yellow paint on his little skirt, and even the little sculpting of the little blunt logo on his belt buckle, looks pretty clean. I mean, it's a fairly simple design, but the wrinkling of his coat sleeves, the general way that his coat wrinkles, his boots, they did a good job with this. Also, his gloves, they did a great job with those, I thought. As far as the little line goes for the fabric, the way they how they're tight at the hands, but the little seams going down the side there might be kind of hard to see because the way red shows up on camera. But I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. And again, I really do dig the head quite a bit. I think it's a perfect expression. I think they did a great job sculpting this expression, and the paint on it turned out great. I really like also the way his hair is sculpted. I think they did a great job sculpting that hair. Now, he comes with a few accessories, the most important of which is his bong saber, which has all the nice little details from the movie, like that little button on the side there, and the little finger grooves. It's got the blue kind of clear blade, the way Hasbro kind of handles it. And I'll just put it in his hand and see if it fits proper or not. Yeah, it does. Now, he also comes with a few other pieces. He has the little, stool thing that's part of his half of the set, which Jay has the other half. Well, the Chronic figure comes with the other half. And it comes with this, which is a little section of the computer wall that goes behind the base. It goes right in the middle of the base. So we're going to assemble that base now. So here are the two halves that BLUNTMAN and Chronic come with. And the little teeth connect right in there. Got to line it up just right. Once you've assembled the two pieces, you'll see a little gap in the middle. That little slit is for this cardboard piece, which has artwork on both sides, which is perfect because when this rotates in the film, it's got the same kind of computer monitor on both sides, and you can see it's got the little kind of backing support once you slide it all the way through. So we'll do that now. And And yeah, it gets held in there pretty good, like it feels pretty sturdy. And then you just, you know, place the little stool on each side and you're good to go. So despite some limited articulation in the torso area, I gotta say this figure is pretty awesome. It's got great articulation in the legs. They did a great job handling the character. There's a lot of good details in the head and in the costume. And the base is pretty awesome when you assemble it. Even though this little monitor thing should be a lot taller. Like, it's pretty short, not to scale with the rest of it all. But other than that, this thing is awesome and pretty fun to play with. I think it looks great. I love it. Thanks for watching.